Well, hey kids, how you doing today? I was just checking up on the latest news for my son. He's getting ready to go to college, so I'm always checking out the news. I bet you guys aren't checking out the news, are you? And if you are, what are you thinking about the news right now? Does it encourage you? Does it depress you? I know when I turn on the news, all I really hear about are things like the presidential election, or maybe how the coronavirus is kind of going through our state, or maybe even like another hurricane. It's kind of been depressing, if you ask me. This month, we are just talking about in the Grow Zone, we get a chance to look at some of the Old Testament prophets. We get to kind of see who they are. You might be wondering, what is a prophet? I've never even heard of that. Well, a prophet is kind of like a news person of the day in the Old Testament. They believed that they were sharing the good news straight from heaven to people. So they were kind of like our pastors right now, Chris and Kevin and Nathan, how they share God's word to us in Big Church. But these prophets were supposed to go into towns and share the good news from God, directly from God. So this week, we're going to be focused on the prophet named Micah. Micah's job was a hard job. And you'll read this in Micah chapter 3, verses 5 through 12. He had to go in and tell people that God wasn't happy with what they were doing. He had to go warn them that they were disobeying God and they were actually causing others to disobey too. So that's our story this week. I want you to watch this video and do a little bit more activities with it and learn a little bit more about who Micah was. And the big idea today is that even when things go wrong, we always must choose what is right. All right, have fun watching the video and learning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, hey there, kiddos. This just in. I don't know what to do.
Welcome to Grow TV. Hosted by Carl. Where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Oh, hey, y'all. I'm in quite the pickle. I'm having a difficult time trying to figure out what the right thing to do is and what the wrong thing to do is. I don't know where to start. Wait a minute. Let's play a game. This game is called What is Right? I will read off a scenario, something that is pretend that happens, and we'll try to decide what the right thing to do is. Ready? Okay, let's play. What is right? Number one, you're at school, eating lunch, and then you look down and you see a $5 bill. What do? Do you pick it up, put it in your pocket, keep it for yourself, or do you leave it there? Or do you pick it up, tell an adult, and tell them what happened? Man, that's a hard one. I mean, I can't just leave it there, can I? But you can't keep it for yourself, right? I mean, $5, that's a lot of money. You can buy a candy, a drink, invest in stocks. I mean, there's countless things you can do for $5. But it would be stealing. So I guess the right thing to do would be to take it to an adult and tell them what happened. All right, this is good practice. Let's do a couple more. Scenario number two. I'm outside playing and I see a person, Garrett, fall down. Garrett and myself are not friends though. I can either one, look the other way and keep walking. Two, I could yell, have a nice trip, see you next fall. Or three, go over and help, even though we're not friends. Man, this is tough. Obviously, I don't want to do number two because that seems mean to make fun of someone that might be hurt. But if I'm late to something in a hurry, I may not have enough time to go over and help the person. So maybe I keep walking? Nah, I gotta help Garrett. Even if someone is not your friend, we should always help. All right, last scenario.
Hey Carl, what's going on?
What's up, Cassie? Just playing a game.
Awesome, I love games. Can I play?
Sure. It's called What is Right? Have you ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, I love it. What's the scenario?
Well, you're at school. You really want to be part of the popular kids group. But you find out they're making fun of your best friend David behind his back. Now, if you make fun of David, they'll accept you and let you be part of the group. But if you don't, you'll never be part of the group.
Wow, that's a tough situation. Seems pretty specific. Are you sure this isn't real?
Of course. Totally hypothetical. Totally hypothetical.
Okay. Well, Carl, completely unrelated question. Who's your best friend?
Oh, well, it's David. We've been friends since as long as I can... I see what you did there. You just tricked me.
I did. Sorry. I just wanted you to be honest with me.
I know. I don't know what to do. I love my best friend David, but I also love the idea of being a cool kid. I don't know what to do, Cassie.
Well, I don't think I can tell you what to do, but I can tell you what Micah did.
Micah? Who's Micah?
Well, Carl, Micah was a prophet that lived a long, long time ago, even before Jesus was born.
Wow, that is a long time ago.
It sure was. You see, Micah was living near Jerusalem, and he was watching a lot of bad things happen.
Like what?
Well, the people of Israel were treating a lot of people poorly. Instead of helping others find God, they were making it harder for people to follow God.
That's awful.
So God told Micah to do something that was going to be really tough. Something that really wasn't going to make him one of the popular ones.
Really? What did he do?
Well, God gave Micah a message that he was told to tell everyone, even the leaders of Israel. It was a really difficult message, and people weren't going to like it.
So Micah was told to give a message. He had the choice to listen to God or to ignore God, right?
You're absolutely right. He had to make the choice to do the right thing, and guess what?
What?
He listened to God and he did the right thing.
Wow, that's crazy. That had to have been super hard.
Totally. But Micah trusted God even when things were going wrong.
Huh, I guess when things go wrong, I can choose what's right.
You got it. You also just said our big idea.
No, I didn't! Today's big idea is when things go wrong, I can choose what's right.
So let's say it out loud on the count of 3. 1,
2, 3.
3.
When things go wrong, I can choose what's right. Woohoo! All right. Yes, I can.
So Carl,
Yeah?
what are you going to do with your friend David and the popular kids?
Well, Cassie, I'm going to be a good friend and not talk badly about David and hope that the group of kids stop being rude. I'm going to do the right thing.
That's awesome. Good job, Carl.
Thanks, Cassie. Oh, by the way, eating chocolate that's like 5 days old on the ground, picking up and, eating it. Shouldn't do that, right?
Right.
Right! That's totally right! Thanks, Cassie. Where'd that chocolate go?
No, Carl, I meant... Never mind. Have a good week, kiddos.
Tastes like frogs.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Bro TV.